We're working on wave manipulation from the macro sense. We're going to continue training it today. Go into norms and kind of limit test how far we can get these things. But holy moly, what is this 4-minute queue timer? I guess everybody's trying to play some Briar. It's possible to do it from other lanes. If we get filled, it's no big deal. Let's see. Let's open up the steps. All right. Step 1. Pull the minions. Attack or single target spell. My wife's at the DMV, so I was trying to be there in case she needed something. Your minions will All right, against Gangplank. Gangplank. We just do it on Renekton because he's the most like steady, do it all for everybody. Could try to partner up with these combos right here. We've got really good engage. We'd like to get some magic damage from somewhere. Maybe it's just another good Kenning game. We'll do it like this. Move speed, let's see, cooldowns, this is after teleports. I don't mind nullifying orb in a lot of cases, but not against this team. Scorch for laning, I'm not as big a fan of. I want to make sure that my impact is high in the end game. Let's go like this and like this, because I don't think we're going to need... But you know what, it's a jungle Nefiri, so we do need early... No, we're never going pleated steel caps. So we'll go like this. Should have gone Deadpool. I like the Deadpool skin more, honestly. Use minion advantage to fight for level 2. Use level 2 advantage to zone and create third wave crash. Now you control the wave. Alright, there we go. Those are the steps. It's a Gangplank. Let's go like this. Let's get some extra healing out of it. No one brought Sweeper. Here we come, bitch.
Until minions spawn.
Got it. Oh yes, all in. I'm gonna take one for the team here. Blitzcrank Hook should be coming up soon. Keeping the vision for everybody. We've got plenty here. There we go. That's what we got.
Minions have
Beautiful. Beautiful. I'm going to go right here and recall from here. Alright, we're not quite there at level 1, so we might just teleport right here, to be honest. They won't know the difference. You have barrels in here already? That would be suicidal for me. Pull those minions where we want them. Now we'll get the push that we were looking for. Now he's doing the barrels to try to get prio. Right, this is how Gangplank can kind of win level 1. Need to attack him some more to get more aggro from these guys. I'm gonna keep on hitting him whenever I can. Now we're 2, now we zone him off. Go for Airy, we keep him away from as many minions as possible. I'm getting XP, right? It's not about just getting the gold is nice. Could actually hit him one more time there. Alright, I've got the minion advantage. He's trying desperately to get past it. Not actually coming after you here, coming after that barrel. He's panicking. He did hit 2 though. Now cannon's one that I'll focus a little bit more on. Oops. Alright, so we got our 3-wave crash. 4th wave is coming in. No, we didn't get it all the way in. Alright, rip. Have to be careful here. This will crash, right? It's inevitable. But we wanted to get all the way in. Now that was a little bit risky. The reason I could continue to do it is because Briar's here. So I don't mind the way I've manipulated the wave so far. I'm going to keep on going for maximum clear though here. Let's go with early. Now this guy's out of resources. Now he's stuck in a pushing wave with not enough mana to take care of everything. Right, there's no way that he can actually get this all done. He can try to use his passive, and this is what he's doing right here. But again, oh boy, he just cost himself a lot of minions. But you know what? Honestly, worth. Smart play by that guy. It's worth missing out on some CS to get this wave all the way in. I should have gone and grabbed this wave. That's my mistake. Because my minions are all focus firing right now, so... you know what? I didn't need that cannon either. Alright, so we're making some mistakes. Still some things to improve on. But this will be a gargantuan wave that it should be very difficult for him to do anything about. Which gives us some free reign. It also means that we're going to hit spikes sooner. Hey. Keep doing this treatment to him. Jungler should be bot side again because they just path top. There's no reason for him to be up here. This is how you can get minion waves away from turrets, by the way. So he's kind of chilling in the happy spot, but now it's coming back out. So now this is the situation we've wanted. We finally cultivated the wave state. I could just get my recall here, and I think I will. Because he's got this healthy front line, and he's trying to push this. Right, so now he's got this position where I'm barely going to lose any melees here, right? It's going to be maybe 4 melees that I lose total. I've only lost the 2 so far. This wave is pushing really hard. It's going to be very difficult for him to stop this. The disadvantage is that it gives him 6. But I'll be able to immediately cultivate this, and honestly, once I go and just EW through the wave, I'm going to be able to kill him anyways. It wasn't enough. I didn't kill the time. Oh my gosh, how come not enough minions died? I have no idea why. What have I done? Well, I've pulled the wave where I wanted it, and now I'm 6. Now he's got nothing, you know? So it works. Blew my flash for a perfect wave state, I accept. Easy. We'll let this crash. And we Gucci. A little bit risky, kind of did it a little unconventionally. Not sure that I would have copied that if I had to do it again.
Shut down.
But here we are. We've got a faster ult cooldown than his, so we'll be able to get another all in. Although it's going to be very close because his ult is was cast about 15 seconds before ours. Make sure we're not getting flanked here. Come on, Briar. He's trying to do it with 6. Okay. No way. Dude, this is taking her forever. Oh, I didn't use it on time. Do it. Just crash this guy. Kill, W reset. Okay. At least we crashed a wave. The double kill is no good. It's no big deal though. Obviously I wanted that guy to hit. Let's see, what are we going to do for maximum engage? We could actually try the each of these builds we've been a fan of. Let's try it. We haven't done it. 53 seconds, not enough time for us to make one of these plays in bot lane. Sometimes it's worth keeping this teleport. Like, we're not actually gaining this much from it. We're already at level 8, so the minion XP, it's probably actually something I regret now. Now that it's done. Alright, what can we get done with a roam timer? Probably going all in. That's a hit. This means we get tons of turret damage. Gangplank's gonna get the same though. I should be going here, not to bot. want to stay in this lane. Just want to push this. Can't really show aggression because Briar's not nearby, and their jungler could be. Alright, let's go get this Cosmic Drive and rotate back to the... Oh, nice combos here from J4. Beautifully done. Briar's holding this. Everything's good. So you know what? We may even just stay here and then look for a play down in bottom. You know what? Let's look for a play in bottom. Briar's already got mid covered.
Has been slain.
No, Kate, fuck. What are you doing, Kate? Unlucky.
Turret plating will fall soon.
Team full of ADs and an Akali. Seems like Zhonya's would be an okay match, right? This is a winning matchup for J4 all day long. Just deals significantly more damage than Gangplank. So I'm fine playing the mid lane. We'll see if we can manipulate some waves now. So now it's going to be end game, or I should say mid game waves, right? Pull, rejoin. Oops. Here we go, it's a hit. Go on the Akali, please. Go on the Akali. Thank you. Did I not buy my blasting wand? I totally bought this when I left the base. That could have been the I mean, that was the difference, 100% between dealing way more damage for that fight. Whoa! Whoa, the man has a Navori. Maybe we'll just so hard playing this champion. That was kind of crazy. That was kind of crazy. We can just wrap around behind him. Got a good timer here, nice long wave. It'll take him a bit to get out there. Cannon wave as well, 1630. No ward, that's too bad. So what happened? The Fury got cleaned up in the backside? I completely lost track. Oh no. Dang, Draven's got it? That's fine. That's fine, we have teleport, we can go bot. In fact, I could just teleport behind this Ashe. Yep, I had a window there to teleport behind Ashe for sure. Got you. It's a little bit of a mistake. You definitely want to put the flag over here so you can always go away. Do I teleport for this? I don't think so. I think we sit around and wait for this. It's tempting though. I think this guy's just dead. Oh no, I couldn't get it. Oh, I don't know about that. This guy's got pretty good trigonometry going on. Alright, we're down a full item to this GP. Because that's how they would spell it. Oh gosh, that's so inty. Oh, there we go. Let's crank, good pull. We're gonna have her ult for this. Got him. Oh, she's still in there. Whoops. I saw the people die. I was like, oh, she's dead. All right, we're good. This is a Baron call. You actually don't want to push this anymore. You like actively don't want to push this. Maybe I shouldn't have set the precedent for her. Jarvan's not here. We just can't do this. I'm going to try to wrap around behind. I've got my flash, I've got my proto belt, so we can stick around this area. I want to get a slow push here, not a fast push, okay? So here's the difference, right? I'm just going for last hits. This little bit, I'm going to kill one minion here. Everything else is just going to be last hits. This will continue the wave in my pressure. All right, now I'm staying on vision, which is the downside. I could like hop into here. This is actually slightly better. Hop in and out. Now if my team's going to get engaged on, you know, it is what it is. Akali's not there, so they're missing out on a significant chunk of damage here.
Unstoppable.
Maybe I shouldn't have used my flash like that. I just don't have enough for the mirror match. I want to work on bot lane. There's a ward right here. They see me recalling. What do I want? They've got heal, Alistar heal. They have a decent amount of it. Is she Conqueror? Yeah, she's Conqueror. So let's go ahead and get this. Oh. I can join from a screen away, so can I. First, we're going to go and clear these. They are cleared. Now we'll go pick up... Oh, she's in. Okay. I think she just got pulled towards the team.
Enemy has been slain.
You know what? We're still going to see this. Kali's getting bankrupt here. Blitzcrank's not peeling, so we're in trouble. We just die. I probably could have just teleported in. Do I try to hero this? Maybe it could have been fun. They're actually like moderately healthed. That out too soon. I totally saw it. There's me typing. It's okay. I want to get the message across. It's Norm's game. Ooh, pulling Alistar seems really loose.
double kill.
Oh, I almost got what I was looking for. Could have flashed back from here. Could have waited for Jarvan. Decent movements. Got the stun onto Alistar and then wanted to get the pressure, but wanted to avoid any amount of CC, which kind of was impossible. Put the trap down. Okay, you can trap on your body and respond. Fury dive.
An ally has been slain.
Then E after she lands.
Has been destroyed. Enemy rampage. Enemy double kill. Ace. Your inhibitor has been destroyed.
Oh, but is it real? Didn't get to the GP. That double kill in top lane was really bad for us, obviously. Getting the push, good. We did okay with our manipulation. We did really well at level 1, although he could have fought back a little harder. The barrels are something that we have to fight against a little bit. The E does seem like the best way to push the wave. Get the extra attack speed, the extra hits, W after that. I don't think I needed the second point into Q, especially since he's just going to be in the middle of the wave. Could have gone for a faster second point in E, which would have given me a little bit more burst on my all-in. Well, it's not more burst on my all-in, but it's more consistent area of effect damage to everything in the wave to help me get everything to land a Q to get a stun. Which isn't the end of the world for Gangplank, obviously, but as far as teasing the wave, it was good. Okay. We ended up crashing a little bit sooner than we wanted to. We were getting in there as the cannon was getting. Now, with that big advantage, level 1 was great. Zoning him out, we did have an experience boost there. Totally fine. Yeah, overall it was good. Overall it was good. Briar win rate is way up. Yeah, I'm sure it is. Like, this champion, like Yuumi, champions that are based on decisions, not on mechanics, are going to have the steepest curve. And it's like, it hasn't even begun to do the plateau. Actually, with that graphic that you just showed me, it's only now starting to crest. So that's the oh god, what's the name of this math term? Not the asymptote, it's the part where the curve changes from accelerating to decelerating. It's when the derivative passes 0. What is that called? What part of the curve is it when derivative 0? Stationary point. Derivative passes. Changes from positive to negative. Turning point? Okay. No. It's not it. Not Apex. I mean, let's see. So I have to draw it out. Yeah, so it's not the vertex. It's not the vertex. So, right, like this. How do I make this happen? First this and then this. There we go. All right. So here's your learning curve, and you're gonna see a couple different angles here. First is this is the rate of growth, and you see that the rate of growth increases, right? And then the rate of growth is now decreasing. It's still, people are still growing, but the rate of growth, if I took this line and extrapolate it out like this, you can see that this one's clearly faster. So this point right here, where it stops changing from an accelerating growth to a decelerating growth, that's the sign that you're approaching. And basically from math, they already know based on this starting point and this, whatever it's called. No, asymptote is the one. I mean, the curve doesn't even approach an asymptote. This is where, like, if you're looking at the acceleration curve, it would look something like this. It's like acceleration is going up, and then it starts slowing down, and then it goes where it starts decelerating. All right, this is still increasing. Even though you're below zero, you're still gaining speed, but you're doing it at a decreasing rate. What do we have? A Kali? We might have Trundle here. I'm gonna go like this, just in case. It's a good split. I think we're okay with all these. Let's go with Overheal. Maybe that just is the Druid. Gosh. I hated calculus. Calculus is where I stopped liking math. It's Trundle. He wins all game. I wouldn't be surprised. Yep. All right, so wave manipulation will be at a must. Oh, you know what? I wanted grasp because I really wanted to emphasize some of these points. So Blood Frenzy is unacceptable in the lane right now. It does nothing. If I cast it, I just immediately lose to Trundle in the trade. So I'm going to have to manipulate and try to poke wave. He's also got Ignite, which is purely for crushing the lane. So anyways, the point is, based on your starting point and where that point of decreased acceleration is, people are still learning, but they're not learning as fast. We can know and estimate, and it's usually fairly uniform the way that curve looks like. So if that curve goes from 29 and that point is at 44, then you can expect that the win rate will land at about 59%. Like, that's insane. Now, that's with a buff, right? So there was a buff in the middle of that, and they can normalize for that, and we don't necessarily see it right there. Gosh, that looks so gross. Those drawings are just... As soon as they started talking parabolas and rotating them to make wine glasses, and you needed to calculate volume conics, yeah, you're done. Yeah, it's once math became like 7 lines and just memorizing equations, and it became less of a puzzle. That's the same place that I quit chess, when it stopped being art and started being memorization. All right, we have no Trundle here. He might be leashing for a Talia. That would be fantastic. Yep, looks like he was. All right, so we're going to go here, grab the minion aggro. All right, a little bit of minion aggro grabbed. Yikes. I just lose this so badly. I don't know what I'm expecting. Oh yeah, I wanted to do this. Okay, you know what? We blew some resources. Oh, the problem is that this minion disadvantage is troublesome. Gonna proc this once, and then go here, and then go like this. Come right back to lane, use it immediately, and then just start trying to manipulate this wave. We also could have inted if it meant getting the wave completely crashed. You know, do a full bouse strat. Uh-oh. Uh-oh! Oh my gosh. Alright, he's in the happy spot. This is the worst possible case, but I am regenerating. I also didn't go lane bully runes, which was a big mistake, I think. Now I can actually force this under turret like this. There you go. Alright, now I've got the rebound I wanted. We get my experience. Talia is pathing towards bot side, so this is where Talia is going to be.
An enemy has been slain.
Dash burn. Okay. Trundle's gaining health because he's Trundle. He's also level 4, which I cannot deal with because of that awful lane state that I left myself with. But what I can just try to do is outscale him. Yeah, I mean, so the Navy wanted me to be a nuclear engineer. I got a 50 out of 50 on the Wonderlic test, and they gave me the biggest prize that they have. Did it work? It worked. Oh my gosh, it worked. I'm so happy right now. Frenzy. He's still here? Ooh, he was still here. I could have gone in. I should have tried. Let's go. Full push. I mean, the push is insane, right? It's like I have a free Tiamat in lane. I could also try to proxy farm this. I could also dirty farm. I'm going to dirty farm the crap out of this guy. That's what I'm going to do. How come it ends? Oh, you know what? Oh, that's what's happening. Everyone's dying. Oh, can I get here? Shit, I'm too late. Once everyone's dead, that's when it unleashes a frenzy. I've been wondering about that with this camp. So that's the way it works. As soon as you die, as soon as the minions die, or the monsters, I should say, there's nothing left to frenzy upon. And that's where the balance is coming out. All right, so we get Krugs. We've barely missed out on anything. This wave's going to be coming back to us. We even get this. I'm very happy with how this plays out. And we get to skip the weakest part of our lane against this guy. We missed 6 melees. 6 melees and 2 casters, actually. Yeah, wave clear is insane. We're missing a Trundle here. Hey. I'm dead. Dead. I'm dead. Alright, this and this. Misclick. Misclick on the angle. Needed to be better with that. They also had Sheen in this, so they're absolutely going to try to kick my ass in lane completely. So how do we defend against this? Okay, I should have been shopping already. Why does it default to mage items? Why does it do this to me? Good. Just ult. The guy should have ulted first. Like, what? Oh. Your ult makes mine hit. Anyways, he wasn't thinking about it. That's all right. Trundle's out of mana. We get to push here. Should be a free. Should be some free pressure up here. Trundle no teleport, so I'm gonna go take this bite out of here, and then we're gonna take this wave. I just cancel it. Dude, it cancels your auto when you get out of that position. No, it acquires still. Okay, that's obnoxious. Can I proxy? Can I dirty farm? I can probably just dirty farm. Taliyah is bottom. These respawns should all be up. Yeah. This guy trying to cultivate a good wave state? No, he's leaving a nice one for me. I'll be able to take this camp and then grab the next wave. I just live here. Well, wow, that wasn't close. All right, so much for that. That's okay. You know, I saw Taliyah here. I was like, oh, mid's here. We're all good. Whoops, lack of focus on my part. Is it Immortal Shieldbow Rush? I don't know. Bloodthirster's the best one for sure. We'll try. Oh, I don't want it to acquire on you. That's... I need to remember it autos acquires, and then even when it auto acquires, I need to queue back onto the wave. Or use my E immediately, right? Just not reflexive with the mechanics yet. The Bloodthirst, so here's the thing, every time you cast your E, and every time that you deal your W damage, especially because of the high ratio, it has such a high healing burst to it, that it basically auto puts you back up into the Bloodthirster radius, or threshold. Alright, we're gonna go hunting with the Nocturne. This is a good pairing. And conditioning is live. Here we go, set me up, Rise. Except... Hey, Trundle's coming. Do I have enough time to even cast this on the wave? I don't think I do, because he's just going to come for me. Yeah, I need to get out. Yes, 100%. Oh, we couldn't get it. All right, we got the kill. Yeah, Gourd Drinker, Cleaver, and Spear of Shojin are the, like, typical, but there are ratios. What are you doing? Why are you coming closer to this guy? Oh, debate him? Alright. That's not going to be enough. This guy's just going to win. What if I go bootsless? And just say, like, I stand my ground, I win my fight. Do I respawn this? Do I risk the Trundle being nearby? This is definitely the wrong first item. It might be an okay item in general. But it's definitely not right first. Kraken Slayer is like too big of a damage loss. Trundle top, we can 5v4. What is Rise doing? Rise could have grabbed that guy. Missed. I want that guy to turn out the lights when I do this. You know? Oh, beautiful. You have to win this quickly. And they push the wave. See, like, look at that big chunk of health. If there's some amount of redundancy in the healing, then that can help. Not even close, baby. Do I want to go for something like Collector? I can go like super deep on this. They see me farming my creep waves. They can't stop me from farming dirty. Gonna see me farming dirty. Every day I'm farming dirty. You see me farming.
Shut down. Your turret has been destroyed. Your team has destroyed.
Because Phantom Dancer is clearly also very good on this champion. Alright, their wards have trickled out. Blitzcrank hasn't been back down here. Do I risk it? I'm gonna risk it. No risk it, no biscuit. So even though my stuff costs health, I'm keeping it because of this overheal proc. And look at that. Boom, big boost. Ooh, here we go, here we go, here I go again. Oh no, it's a bad angle. This time I missed and it's my fault. Nocturne tried to partner up with me. Oh, a beautiful out there. good. That healing is intense, by the way. Here we come to get you.
Your team has destroyed a turret. Your turret has been destroyed.
Ham. Go ham. Take the best angle, Nocturne. Neela, don't stop. Your teammates are already up here. Here we come to get you. I've never seen that house. What skin is that? Junkyard? Yeah, like after playing this, the wave clear would be so much better if I had Kraken first, and then I could just be dirty farming my way through everything. Here we come to get you. Alright, Trundle. I can't do anything to you, and you're about to get a Trinity, no, a Hullbreaker. So I'm going to let him buy. Check this out. I'm going to let him buy, and then I'm going to go hunt for his next wave. Giga Brain. You've got no more waves, sir. Now the question is, where can I go? Let's do this. Turn out the lights. Just go for it. Yes, sir. We're hunting. Is it enough? Trundle's gonna go win the game? No, he doesn't have a wave. He's trying to do what I did to him. Cut the waves off, let the other ones catch up.
Your inhibitor has been destroyed.
Here we go. Nope, that's never gonna work. I needed to lead with that. Alright, we've got this, 2 items. Let's see. Wit's End would have also maybe been good this game. Definitely would have been good, but it's okay. It works. It works, and then you should be able to spend shield health for casting your spells. Alright, it's gonna be Phantom Dancer next. Yeah, definitely wish I went Kraken Slayer, for sure. Alright, Rise is going with group. I have teleport, he does not, so I'm gonna go bot lane. Alright, we're in for the Rise. It either connects or it doesn't. It connects. Yikes. Oh no, Jinx grouped. Whee! Anyways. Yeah, definitely wanted to go Grasp, so I can continue trying these manipulations up in top lane, but that's going to be it for Briar games. We wanted to get one a day. So yeah, let me reiterate this. Let me drive very, very carefully. So if I go like this, first one I grab, I bring down here. We'll make it obvious, okay? So you can see that this curve has multiple different lines, and I'm going to try to draw these as straight as possible. So the beginning, we'll do Here's win rate, okay? And then based on this curve, this is always uniform, all right? And really this kind of goes out. I could have leveled it to be flat to begin with. This will go right here. And these equations, now barring for, let me honor somebody, whoops. Barring for circumstances that can like shift this whole curve up and down, right? So like, for example, we had a little buff. So if I go into pencil mode, maybe this is where the curve was going to be, but because there was a little bit of a buff, it's going to go a little bit higher. But the idea is that there's a couple key spots, right? One is, what is your starting win rate? Next is, where do you stop accelerating? Okay, and you see how this curve is accelerating? This is the curve of knowledge, right? People are starting to learn insights about the champion. But then you see right here, it kind of stops. And from here to here, like it just looks like a straight line. So that means right here is that like halfway mark. And there's a name for this because the derivative for this, basically the change or the second derivative is 0, right? There's no change. You are still learning. The curve is still going up, but it's at a flat rate now. This relation to this relation, this distance, is equal. Copy that. Can I copy paste it? Select. Copy. Paste. All right, so this one can go right here. And no, right, this is all very loosely drawn right here, but the idea is that, and perhaps even with the little buff that we have, these distances will always be equal. So if her starting win rate was 29%, and then we look at her graph, which again is going to be slightly skewed because of the buff. But if we look at her win rate, see how it's starting to taper off now, but you see how this curve goes, boom. And especially at diamond, it's going to be the most like level off. It looks like right around here is the halfway point, right? This is where it stops right there. So this is about 41%, and she started at like 33. All right, so based on this, if this was 33 and this is 41, then we can expect this to go to 49. This is kind of like where it goes. So like this is always going to level out. And if you look at the history of any champion on release, it always does this. Now, the length and the depth of the curve depends on how complicated the champion is. And this is true about any champion that you try to pick up, right? No matter who you are, it's going to look like this, where it goes up and then this. Now, if it's Yuumi, right? Yumi's entirely decision based. And so her starting at 30, her curve actually did like this. And then it wasn't even cresting until like 49%. And they're like, oh shit, this is going to be a problem. And sure enough, she was going to end up at like 64% and they needed to nerf her. Now, other champions have a much simpler curve, right? Let's take Mordekaiser. Mordekaiser's going to look like this. All right. And it's just like, at what point do you get here? And it happens pretty quickly where this curve goes. And then, you know, how far along before you get. Now, the steeper the curve, the longer you're going to have to go this way. So however deep the curve is this way also means that you have to go this way. So more games. So Mordekaiser, for example, you can play 5 games and you're here. And that's basically it. Like, you know, maybe 15. And then it's about learning matchups. And then you get like that little bit of press. And this, you know, goes on infinitely. Right? There's like small little dips, curves up, you know, as you learn a champion better and you perform better. Now your win rate won't change because that's going to coincide with you climbing. So it's basically always going to stay at around that spot. And that's what MMR does. It kind of puts you at wherever you belong here. So this is Mordekaiser. And then Briar is more like this. And like Yuumi is more like this. And then, you know, they've had to take these numbers down, but every champion does this, right? Zeri, similar, very hard to learn, and then better as you get very good at her. And you can look at like the best players in the world are still around 59% on all of these things. that's where we're at. So for example, where are we at? Like my Teemo is going to be here. And like basically every season that I play Teemo, I'm going to be at around 60%. And this is largely because I don't continue to play Teemo. If I played Teemo, then this would come back down and this would regulate to a spot once I get to the spot where I belong. And eventually you'd be here at about 51%, 51, 52% if you one trick a champion and then you get to your true rank. But in what was gold, now platinum, this is what I can expect from Trundle, from Teemo, from Amumu, and Karthus. I'm going to jump in Discord, by the way, if anyone wants to join in chat. I don't know if you got home. Let me see how she went. DMV. How was it? Hey. That's so funny. I go, how was it? And she goes, hey. Turns out she just answered the phone. That is so funny. Yeah. I go, hey, and you're like, hey.
Walking up. Yeah, I have the appointment in Danbury. I gotta go there. That's the availability to.
You have to go to Danbury?
Yep.
Okay. All right, good luck. Bum, bum, ba, bum. Bum, 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 ba, bum. Bum. All right, who should we play? Who should we rock and roll with? Well, we want it to be Grasp because we really let's try to do it with tanks. Let's go with Orin. Happy first pick. Happy champion to be a main with. We're definitely gonna go here. The boots seems like a mistake. Why would you ever want boots on this champion? Ooh. Alright, Singed is a pain in the butt. Space Group. I really want this skin. Maybe I'll just get it. All the prime rewards are coming in if we're going to play this champ. Alright, so what do we want? This would help us win lane against someone that was ranged. We could go... There's a build that goes like this when you're playing against like Teemos and Kennons of the world, Quins, that you just kind of poke them out in the lane, but we're going to go with Grasp. We want to... Do we want to demolish? This will help our end game and help our laning. Font of Life also very good. I guess we just go full scaling against this guy. We'll go like this. Attack speed? No, cooldowns. We'll go cooldowns. And then it's a matter of biscuits versus other thing. If we go biscuits, then we're basically unflappable in lane. We can go approach velocity. We could also go here. Time Warp Tonic gives us extra move speed to fly around. This is definitely an MR game. Might be here. Let's get an idea what people are playing here so you guys can play along, right? We don't necessarily need to do our own thing every single time. We're going to get the push with Balmy Cinder. Then we can go into Protean. That's fine. It looks like Radiant Virtue is always going to be better. And yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I would expect it to be better. How's third item Fimbulwinter? Very good. Very nice. Okay. All right, looks like we're going to go Bommies into Radiant Virtue and Fimbulwinter. So we'll get a tier for lane phase. So since we're going tier, I don't need to go Time Warp Tonic. We'll go here. I guess we'll do it like this. We might even go Anathemas for the Jhin. It's not going to affect us because we've got all knockups. The slow, right? We'll get a slightly better slow. but just shredding his damage, pretty uniquely powerful. Kind of love our comp right here. We actually have 2 go buttons, 3 go buttons together, 5 go buttons. All right, so our team comp is very easy to play out. Talia's going to try to rock us on the... Not intended, I apologize. Talia's going to try to get big flanks out. Skin is so sick. This guy's picking it up just because he learned it. I like it. Here we come to get you. Or acceleration reaches 0. I give up. Now there is a world where you can actually go top lane with just potion. Not even potion, this potion. You get refillable. And with refillable, you just go get a couple last hits, you get tier, then you get a couple more, and you go Doran's shield, and you just kind of stack your lane phase like that. So we're going to do something similar, but we're starting with Doran's. I don't think we're going to need it, especially since Rejuvenation Bead is a little bit stronger now. But into this lane, we're basically just going to stack MR items. We don't want to delay it too much. Abyssal Mask will be incredibly strong. Let me get my build ready. So let's see, what did we say? We're going... Do we even want this? Maybe we don't. Gonna go this to this into this. I think that's the plan. Great game from Merc Treads. Get the minion aggro, they come to us. A little bit difficult against a guy that has auto push like this, but every time this guy gives us one of these stacks, we're taking it. He's taking a lot of health here, which means I can actually go even stronger against him. You know what? Now that he's given up this much health, we can actually just bully him the rest of the way now. Now he's zoned himself out, so he's pushed while losing all these resources. Oh, he juked me. So yeah, I think he's pretty stuck now. He's still pushing. Alright, so now we're just gonna try to keep it in the happy spot. That's gotta scare him off, right? He's got nothing. And he doesn't even have teleport, so like how's he ever gonna push this the rest of the way? Hey. Need to be better about canceling my animations. That's something else I can work on. It's actually pretty important too, because the idea is that I want to hit people without getting hit. So I want to have empowered auto attacks. I want to have extra attack range. I want to make sure that I'm canceling any auto that's unnecessary. Oh, come on, really? All right, we have a tremendous advantage here. Okay, Now we just go, tick back, we come back to this lane with our teleport. Grab ourselves some booties. And the proxy begins. Pull, 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 pull. How much of this wave do I need to hold? I think I'm good here. I think I'm just chilling. Thoughts? I think I'm just gonna chill. This feels kind of loose. I mean, obviously I could be walking it back here. I want to keep it at the happy spot. All right, yeah, he's in trouble now. I still want to use my spells for last hitting, so I can stack this tier. Every once in a while, I'll have to do a little bit of a call here. And since he's shown that he wants to just proxy, now that I've obliterated a whole wave from him, now I'll just go and push.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been
You know what? I don't want this. I want Bomby Cinder. Because if he's going to go into proxy mode, then I don't actually care about the magic resist, because it's not going to come up.
An enemy has been slain.
Alright, so he's proxying early and earlier. He's going to try to get an item advantage, but he's basically never going to get that. All right, now we've got our full push. He's going to try to get one more here. Let's see. I'm going to use one of the biscuits. I should have used it right after. Actually, that's just a loose mistake. That's the penalty I pay. So he did do something well. He went out there, got 6, got ghost and ult, proxied out there, took advantage of his spike. I wasn't paying attention to it. Very well played by him. Now, do I care about actual Merc Treads? I think so. There's a world where I get cloth armor just so I can handle the proxy. That might even be right, because I'm going to be building it anyways, and again, there's no real rush, except for the total amount of damage that's coming to my lane. Now, what I'd like to do is get out of these situations and create an ult for myself somewhere. Kind of mismanaging his poison right there. Could've... So all you need to do is turn on a dot, and then walk away, and you're good. Looks like we're not going to get many more grass procs, which is okay. He gets his proxy, or he gets his good recall. Kind of want to take this early. I have demolished, but there's no world that I can get away with using it right there. So we're going to look here and look for a gank in mid lane. Cut the cutoff, and we get the kills.
An
Let's go here. They changed that timing? That's not supposed to be able to collide with the rock.
Killing spree.
We'll finish Sunfire, because it's the one that keeps us the healthiest in the wave while this guy's doing it this way. Good teleport. Singed is coming. Oh, got nervous. That doesn't do anything. A little bit of resistances.
An enemy has been slain.
I should have actually stepped forward. I was kiting away. If I'd stepped forward, I could have gotten it in faster. That's on me. We have teleport to rejoin this. We probably do that. Especially if we can get to like this one. Got them really nervous about helping here.
Double kill.
That guy's really low. That's too bad. Go for it. You got it. Oh, he doesn't have his ultimate, right? He just used it. He might have his flash, though. I just had the speed. Could have flashed. Should have flashed. Thought that Sivir was going to be ripping into him the whole time. I guess he's 9 and she's 7, and he's got Infinity Edge, so I should have been keeping that in mind. I hate this static shift build on Sivir. I think it's so bad. But it is what it is. Alright, so we're giving up tons on the map here.
Turret plating will fall soon.
Yona's roaming up top to cover a wave. This is a mistake. Your goal is not to cover a wave as a support. Your goal is to amplify whatever pressure you have.
Your turret has been destroyed.
No interest in holding waves. We're going to push, get them reset, buy ourselves some time into this Singe matchup. Vladimir's enormous.
Down.
Wunderbar. poison.
An enemy has been slain. Your team has destroyed a turret.
I don't know how I feel about this, especially with missing stats.
Has been slain.
Maybe I should have skipped.
An enemy has been slain.
This doesn't do anything. Like, what does Static Shiv do that Navori Quickblades wouldn't do?
Your
Or Essence Reaver?
destroyed. An ally has been slain.
Yeah, I definitely just should have gone for more health stacking. Could have stacked health and then gone with MR and used the health to be the resistance. Now, that being said, probably going to want to have Randuin's or something for this guy because he's going to be so big. And try to get this guy out of this lane. Now, they don't know. You can leave.
Rampage. Shut down. An ally has been slain.
Did he not realize what was happening here? Ambitious, I like it. Have some fun in some normals games, limit test. Yeah, this was a mistake. I actually heavily regret this. Could have just gone Bomby Cinder for pushing. Didn't even particularly need to either. That was a really bad scene.
Has been slain.
It is the thing to avoid. We have very bad siege, and our only siege tool is Sivir clearing the wave. I try to solo this Ira. I don't think I can. I don't think she'll let me close enough. Well, maybe could have found an avenue there. Just want to clear another wave. She's going to have to rejoin her team. Like, as far as health tanking, I could have gone full magic resist into something like Warmogs, and then I'd be completely invincible this game. I could actually tank for my team with no issue. Should be enough. Zoning ultimate.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Like right there, I'm pretty sure I survived that. And between Fimbulwinter and Warmogs, I'd have enough health to just be that good against that guy against Jhin. So we'll fix that. We'll fix that for later, especially since it's not my job to get any amount of wave clear here. I could teleport behind them and create a fight. We got Sivir Vlad. I can't. Oh my god, she killed it. Yikes. Oh, thank you. But I don't have my cooldowns. Ugh, yikes. Singe is a miserable time for me. And especially when I don't have all the resistances I should need. This is just very, very, very poorly built. Here we come to get you. Go, Liana. Go, Liana. Go, 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 go. That's right. Oh, she tickles. Okay. Where's Leona doing?
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Gonna kick out of the Zyra. She's just living in bot lane. Got it. Slows. Got one. Nice. Vlad gets to heal. He's good. Good. You know what, honestly, it's probably a force of nature game. Just damage over time, damage over time, damage over time, damage over time. The extra damage that we get is also very nice. It's tough. It's tough. I can't buy enough items. This is what I've done for getting this stupid Sunfire. Worthless. Oh, shield? Yeah, I mean, you got auto. Oh, she's a god. Yeah. Alright, let's see. This is pushing enough. We want to just kill the backline minions, and then we'll have plenty of siege for this. This might have been... Actually, this might just be okay. We're past 25 minutes, so we're talking... We already have cannons in every wave, and that one's healthy enough, so at least we're going to keep this wave. It is going to come back, but it should come back right around here with the reinforcing wave. Oh, we're going. Chain. Oh, I missed. How did I miss? That's an end call. Ooh, we can have fun with it, though. I'm gonna go grab the wave. Will I grab the wave? One of us should grab the wave. My damage is meaningless here. I'll go for one proc. I'll go grab the wave. Yeah, like letting them clear this is actually just a mistake. Gwen, baby. Alright, no, we can't go here. I'm walking with you to give you an item, nothing more. Stand in front of this guy.
Unstoppable. Shut down.
Here we come to get you. Saved my tech, by the way. If you guys are fans of the channel, you guys know what I like to do on Ornn. The tech of the tech. You can holler in chat if you think you know what that tech is. That guy flashed over the wall. Jin had no idea that his teammate was here. What an int. Why did Jin int you? That's gotta be so tilting. We have to practice our trash talk, our coaching trash talk to the enemy team. So I am just here to escort this wave in and get a ward exactly where we want it. I want this ward over and over. And I want this ward. So this stops any anti-siege. Leona's just kind of inting. We have to go where Sivir is, not where she is. I'm not even going to go over to help. Kind of exciting. Never mind. We'll go. We'll see. We'll test our limits.
Enemy double kill.
NT.
The enemy's inhibitor is respawning soon.
She's so big. Want to shield her from all of this? Yes. Yes. Oh, the trade. I should have just stayed in front of that. Here we come to get you.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
Gotcha. Yeah. I canceled an auto that would have killed this, or an auto that would have killed him. Shit. Here we come to get you. Yeah, I like it. This is fun. It's a great build. Got a little bit of everything. You got the speed, you got the tankiness, you got the slowdown for them. Love this, the way this guy's playing Singed. Keeping up his farm too. Good stuff. One, two, three. All right, the only one that's left is Leona. Bet. All right, top wave is okay. It's on our side, so Singe is going to go give it a tap, which means we just need to counter with a tap down here. I can also just go with the bot tap, but we're going to try to stay in range of this Baron. You know what? We can just go this way. Oh, there's Diana.
Your turret has been destroyed.
And that guy's so fast. Bam! Thank you, I appreciate it. Hey Freya. How you doing? I dig this Gwen. Yes, I'm all set. If you're an artist, I'm good though. Thank you. I appreciate it. You're about the fourth Freya that has come by here, so I don't know. Maybe I'm just profiling you, but that's what we're going off of. Oh, are you an artist? I've met 3 other Freyas that have come to the channel that we're all artists. All right, so let's see. Tank versus Singe, kind of a tough matchup. Manipulating the wave, we are in an okay spot. I'm very happy with the decision on how we handled the waves. The build was bad. Bomby Cinder would have been good. Keeping Bomby Cinder and then just building the rest of the build would have been totally fine. Could have even gone in a world for like Demonic Embrace, but I don't really need to. Like the damage is going to be there just from the QWE. I'll be able to clear the wave anyways. Once we have the HP, could have gone with Warmogs to go along with all that MR, and that would have been made me tanky enough. Could have easily gone Anathemas as well. And even though I'm not the one applying it, it does apply for anything that hits them. It's going to hit for extra. And Leona has 3 abilities that all trigger off of that. So could have gotten all the damage in there. Abyssal was definitely great for the extra damage that we can get. Stealing their MR for the gradual fight. Probably should have just been my rush item. Then Radiant Virtue, finish the tier. And then if for anyone who's new here who hasn't seen it, what we normally do on tanks in the top lane that have no need to CS later, you swap into, after you buy tier and you finish one item, you buy a support item. Basically, once you're ready to group, you just buy a support item, you go along with the team, you get the gold that the team gets, and you play from that. I am all set for artwork, but thank you very much. Maybe we should let's try it on a fighter now. One more. Oh, and it's 12 o'clock. I should get some food in my belly. I realized what it was yesterday. Yesterday I was like, I don't know what, because I feel like I'm doing things well, but I just feel kind of slow. And it didn't feel like it was there. And then I realized I went upstairs, and sure enough, my food was left on the stove. I just put it there, cooked it, made it, was ready to have it, skipped it. So, was not hangry, but just didn't have it, you know? All right, let's go with Fiora this game. All right, Fiora, we're definitely going to take advantage of this. The boots makes a lot more sense in this matchup. We can go Biscuit Delivery for a better lane phase. The Tenacity, we're not trying to have to use Tenacity. If we do, then it'll be okay. We'd like to get something like Revitalize can be very good. Overgrowth, right? Whichever one keeps you alive the longest. But it's all going to be about walking up to the lane and pressing Q at level 1 and just tapping their champion so that we get the minion aggro, bring it back, pull it into our state so that we can get exactly the wave crash that we want. And then again, if it's our jungler starting top and pathing towards bot, then we want to have a rebound that comes back to us, and we want to shop so that we're strong for weak side and we can hold a freezing position. Or if it's a bot to top, then we want to go for a longer crash, maybe not third wave, maybe go for fourth and look to try to dive them under turret. Fourth wave coincides with 310, so it's about like when the jungler is finishing their path, so they basically have to skip a camp, or they have to go 4 camp and come top if we want to get this action up in top. I forgot I had this skin. This is one of my favorite skins. But you know what? For the end of summer, let's do a little tribute for the end of summer. They've got Poppy. All right. Can we Skinnergize? Blue, green, purplish.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Shit.
Minions have spawned.
Just in the nick of time. Didn't miss a beat. Alright, Poppy has this grasp. She's trying to hit me with the shield whenever she can, so we're going to try to play around that timer. If I were very good, I would already know this offhand. Passive is on a 13-second static cooldown. Alright, we've got our minion. This is all we want. We don't want any more than this. Should we really get hit by both parts of this? Alright, we get our crash. It's gonna fight us for it? That'd be swell. I actually didn't get my my ward down that I would like to get. Okay. It's in the happy spot. I just walked into that wall. I thought she had used the E. That's my bad. Okay. Whoops. And she's got it in the happy spot. Oh no. What is this with the teleports? It used to be that at 41 seconds, or 41 gold, you could teleport and get it. Shit. Alright, this guy has effed his own lane now. Especially by doing that. Yep. Alright, he's trying to push. This is a win for me. I will let you do this all day long, Missy. Walk over it. Alright. Could have actually fought her more right there. She was low enough on resources. She hadn't shopped yet. That was a huge mistake to let her in. Get a little bit distracted. That's okay though. Now we've got the positive wave, so now we can look to make this, and we can go and try to dirty farm. Maybe get the scuttle crab after this.
enemy has been slain.
Keeping an eye where the enemy jungler is. Can't believe I missed that vital right there. Yep. Awful. Awful.
Ally has been slain.
Could actually path through mid here to stop this, but I don't want her to crash the rest of this wave. So even though I could get more experience total by pathing mid, getting a clear wave, helping the Cho'Gath get the second clear out here, he wants to get all the gold possible because he's going for a rush. Heart steal.
An ally has been slain.
A little bit of a limit test. Baiting by using this. No. I think I get out here. I should have teleported back. This was a mistake. I'm just baiting for the Briar ult. I got that W up for sure. Oh my god, that's so... Bro. Yesterday. That's okay.
An enemy has been slain.
Anyways, 0 ping, I get that play. Oh, canceled my own auto again. Again.
Rampage. Killing spree.
If I were better at clicking, maybe I get somewhere with that. We're going to have our 1100. No, we're not going to get our 1100. We didn't get the plate. It'll be close. We're willing to wait in base to get the rest of Divine Sunder. That'll give me plenty of action against Poppy for the rest of the lane. Oh, nice. Cool prediction there. Something's wonky with the gold. I feel like they changed it because I don't know. I'll have to go look at the patch notes. Alright, Divine Sunder, we're spiked. Giga huge. This guy doesn't have his Iceborne Gauntlet yet. We'll be able to play for whatever advantages we want here. That's teleport down. Should have given it to the Cho. No, it hit behind. Didn't distance to the side. Alright, well, we'll break the rest of this. Mid lane's going. Do we teleport to this? I don't think so. Got it. 2/3 of the damage. Do we teleport here, or do we just continue to fight this Poppy? Maybe we could have actually limit tested under there. They're all busy.
Has destroyed a turret. An enemy has been slain.
I'm feeling pretty good about this situation. We're healing so much off of these Divine Sunder procs.
An enemy has been slain.
Yeah.
Slain an enemy.
Took way more damage than I was intending there. Toppy. Alright, we go full tank from here. Do we go Hydra? Do we even need Hydra? I think. It's gotta be Tenacity, right? Yeah, it's gotta be Tenacity. You know what, though? Stuns. That guy's fast.
Killing spree. An enemy has been slain.
Did the Airy proc really go to me? That's really obnoxious.
An ally
So far away.
slain an enemy.
Free.
Rampage.
Practice my reactions. I care about that? I think not. Alright, I said I was going to go defensive, and yet here we are. I should just be with my team. We're huge. Briar's looking at red? Okay, we'll help him out.
Unstoppable. Killing spree. An ally has been slain. Legendary.
Gonna save the charge for the next turret.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
They stopped dealing damage? I don't know. Tough to see. I definitely did not target select, did not like focus fire well. Everything about that was like kind of weak, but we definitely had more resources available. That's all right though. We have teleport up. If they go for dragon, then I'm going to teleport top. They've already got 2 people going, and they've got exposed inhib, so this is kind of free for me anyways.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Oh, okay, I'm happy I did that because in the middle of that fight, I've been trying to practice using spacebar in the middle of fights. So you don't need to pan your screen. Basically, you don't want to lose any mouse clicks. So instead, you just thumb down on spacebar, hold it while you're pushing, while you're going in here, and then that'll follow you around, and then you can micro around in that window. So I'm happy that I got the opportunity to practice that, but it was definitely a limit test on the fight. And it was not really one that we expected to ever be even close. 2v1, I think I'd be okay. A 3v1, no.
Shut down. An enemy has been slain.
Really?
An ally has been slain.
One showing, 3 are up. Cho'Gath has no more teleport. Could be taking these trades, but I don't have enough vision. Could have dropped myself off. Wanted to escort the Soraka into a position where she could have seen some amount of windows. Can probably now go in and put this down. Oh, there's a big fight. I missed my window here. Missed some big windows.
Enemy killing spree. You have slain an enemy. Your team has destroyed an inhibitor. Your turret has been destroyed. Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
How big is Briar? Can we stand by? Oh, that guy's so enormous. That's kind of funny. Alright, 3v5, I don't like my chances. Would be fun, but like, you know, don't need it. Alright, so now the only play that saves them the game is if they can get Baron off of this. So I'm just going to deny them that by continuing to push waves. No. You'll see. Watch how much pressure this puts on them. Alright, so now they're split. Morgana's thinking about defending. Now we see that there's only 2 people here. It's free. Easy peasy. No even need to be here on Baron. We'll just get the waves in. These 2 are coming in together. We're going to push this one a little bit since that one's a little bit further ahead. The minion defenses are going to spawn. You'll see your own waves come up, and you'll see that it's coming up for them. Now, ideally, actually, we'd have that one delayed by just a tiny bit. I'm just going to keep the buffs up. Never offer a target here. My team's probably going to go for Soul because they're normies, but... Alright, 1/3 of the damage of the turret damage is done. Escort this one in. I'm just going to take turn buffing these waves. Stand right in between the 2. Oy. What have I done? I queued right here, trying to get on the other side. Just, not good. Not smart. Not smart. Obviously, we have an end call, and, like, if people just come, then we're obviously just going to win there. But I can play that better as well. How much health does this guy got? Can't even click on. He's huge, but I can't click on him. 7,000. That's nothing. There was a Scion in yesterday's game with 9968. Plus 50 gold. Buy this. No, we're good. Yeah, it did look like Sivir was kind of hinting, huh? I'll give this guy stayed cool because I kind of bitched at him a little bit. All right, let me get a little bit more food in me, and then we're ready to rock and roll. Keep going. Been a week since we've been allowed to work out our arms. The new tattoo. Kind of feel it in my. We're just going to reintroduce light sets as we come back into it. What's up, guys? Thanks for tuning in. You know what? Let's go back, check it out. So this is the key, right? If you guys are ever going to be working on something, you want to go back in, check your mouse clicks. To do that, you can't necessarily do it in game, but you can take the recording of yourself playing. What will suffice like this. Let's take a peek. All right. So Poppy had to leash, and this is what you'll see what ensues as far as the problem with leashing. First off, it's not even faster to get a leash and start red. right? You can just go here, go Krug's red, then you pop out. And by obfuscating your start, it's just better as a jungler. So we've talked about that many times. Today's more about top lane. So let's see how we handle this. We get the minion advantage. Okay, missed the mark right there. Could be going again. Let's keep this up. So right here, I want to hit and duck into the bush. Yeah, so I should have hit and moved up. So the idea is that every time I hit, right, you see how the minions always chase after me? At all times that minions are following me, they're not hitting my minions are hitting them. So by controlling this wave, getting this level 2 right here, I have a pretty big spike. Now I ended up walking through Q2 right there, big mistake. Don't mind this for a grass proc. But the hit is happening within range of these guys. If I wanted to full zone right now, I'd be going to like right here, make sure that I'm outside of range to hit. Getting the extra auto is fine. I don't mind that I'm missing CS because she's missing it, but I'm going to miss more based on where our relative position is. Right, since I have a pushing wave. So coming out of this, I only have 7 CS. I should have 12. That's obviously something that needs work. And now with this path, if Viego were playing flexibly, he could have come in and tried to gank top. At the time that he was looking, I had 2 versus 1 with a big minion lead. So I have to be careful with that. I also had that window where, again, I should be expecting to ward for myself here. And now I'm going to work to try to either go for a 4th wave crash or a 3rd wave crash, depending on what we're doing. We got the read that Viego is going to bot side. Again, like the most difficult thing about this is last hitting with a pushing wave. And sometimes you just don't even need to care. Right here, it's kind of in the happy spot. She's taking tons of extra attention here. I like that I got an extra hit off. I actually could have run away there. This was where I walked into it. So I actually just would have won this. And this is a derivative of this situation, right? Let's slow it down. These minions haven't touched the turret yet, so they haven't like auto collided. Once she starts stepping up ahead of the minions, we know that something's up. We've got all of our spells, so I'm looking to try to get the riposte off. So Viego was obviously playing into my head. He knew that I knew he was coming, so he waited and just auto attacked to start. He didn't go for the stun. Ends up going for the stun there. Yeah, so right there, that could have been a flash to the other side. The mark came. The marks are always going to spawn here and then here, right? So up and right and then down and left. Right here, I went to collide with the shield. That was unnecessary. Could have just walked away from this trade completely. These minions stopped attacking. That's on me for moving away from this spot. This position of strength, right? I actually could have kept myself like right around here and been in the middle so that Poppy can never hit me. Running away was actually a mistake here. I was looking at the next wave, but imagine if I take this fight right here. I actually just 2-for-1 them. Missed Q completely. Yep, like if I hit that sweet spot, I'm just crushing this fight because I'll get that attack and the next one. He has no flash, so I absolutely get the next attack off. Although maybe Poppy had E. But either way, as far as like setting up the wave, everything that I like what I did level 1 and 2, the getting extra CS is something I need to work on. Plus after that second wave, when the cannons are colliding, I have that moment to get this ward down for myself. A little bit more composure. These are the things that I want to target as I continue. So the concept, if you're just tuning in for the first time, pull the minions, right? By attacking or using a single target spell, you're going to pull minion aggro. Normally, this is the line of scrimmage. You want to try to pull it towards you, all right? And when it pulls towards you and it's on your side of the map, it'll do 2 things. One is that your minions will be pushing theirs harder. Their minions are chasing you. Your minions are hitting their minions. So we are going to have that advantage pushing forward. Secondly is it brings it closer to your side of the map, which means that when the next minions reinforce, your wave is already fighting their minions while this one's still traveling. It means that you have a guaranteed level 2 advantage as long as you're hitting minions the whole time, with very rare exceptions with someone who has like drastic amounts of AoE for level 1. So getting for that level 2 spike means that then you can kind of just send it, jump ahead of the minions like we did that game, which was good. What was bad is that we gave up way too much CS to make it happen. It's all in the first 3 levels, and you can play with a partner, take someone that you enjoy playing the game with, whatever lane it is, and you can just do this push and pull of top lane, mid lane, bot lane, and just see where you can get it. The next element that we're going to try to add is the level 3 spikes, right? Level 3 and level 4 that coincide with different types of waves coming in. Still doesn't work, huh? All right, this is actually a decent combination. You can go Seraphine. You know what? If he goes Seraphine, I kind of want to go Sona. Static Shiv Sona. Emilio doesn't have the best peel for this one, so I'll go here. We'll try to get some Vayne games in. Same thing. Going to try to get as many of these iterations in as possible. So a couple different things when you're playing for lane. This rune configuration is fine if you're just going to completely concede laning phase, but conceding laning phase doesn't mean dealing 0 damage, right? It just means that anytime that 50-50s come up, you're going to basically lose 50-50s. Or the range advantage, they're going to get poked. But the all-in is still fine for Vayne. It's not like she doesn't deal damage if you go for an all-in. So they still have to respect that threat. What you need to avoid is when they just get chip damage on you because they're hitting you for free, right? So that's the big disadvantage that Vayne has in these kind of windows. That's what we're going to try to avoid. We don't mind the Yuumi matchup. We don't mind the Mordekaiser matchup. Anytime that Yuumi is inside someone, it's that much easier to get a condemn off. Mordekaiser ulting us basically does nothing. We can just walk away, condemn him, and dash away from all of his spells. So this is someone that we're trying to lane against in the mid game. Normal lane swaps have AD carries going to mid. We're going to build Static Shiv into Triforce that we're at least flexible to do something like that. Leave us with one auto attack on everyone. This is Ezreal Yuumi, which is actually someone that we can bully. So we can actually swap this around and go for extra damage. How do we want to do this one? Usually it's here. This would give us extra, so we can't get Static Shiv any sooner, but it would give us extra Sheen procs on Trinity Force, which is interesting. We could also just go like this. Mostly magic damage, so we could go for the all-in like this. We could go like this. I don't think we ever want to go here because Berserker Greaves is too good. We have Milio. I'm not sure that I love this. I'm not sure that I love this. Minion Dematerializer will have the bonus effects of the Static Shiv to be able to make sure that we can one-shot the backline. The damage from Shiv has been normalized to 200. It doesn't have any of the scaling for the last hitting anymore, so it's just going to be hit Static Shiv to the wave and then auto, one each to the backline. And to give an idea of what we're looking to play with, I'm going to show you the Vayne build that's been spiking like crazy. All right, so she's up to 53, which is probably where they want her, but this build right here is the one that's popping off, right? So 58% win rate on Trinity Force. If I sort by just Trinity Force, and I can even go back like 30 days. Let's go Trinity Force again. All right, so we're 30 days back. Check this out, 58% win rate when you go here to here. And it basically solves all of her issues, right? You just got really good wave clear to start. Kraken Slayer is fine. It's okay, but you can get plenty of extra. Some lanes are going to go Wit's End. This might be a Wit's End game because of the nature of their lane, but the rest of their guys are going to be somewhat versatile for that. Ezreal's trying to poke. I think we just win the all-in here. This has to be a bit a bit much, a comedy bit. What's up, Jimmer Jimmy? Trinity Force being good on that champion is kind of indicative of design failure. Oh, honestly, Trinity Force has always been good on Vayne. But yeah, it is over-indexed. Beautiful. We're off to a start, folks. This is a start. There is a world where you can go Collector, by the way. Collector into Rageblade is actually one of the highest damage combinations you can get because the effect will stack. Not stack, but you're getting lethality. Rageblade is dealing extra on-hit damage. That's, oh no, they swapped it to magic. That's right. It's magic. Doesn't work anymore. That used to be too good. Glad I didn't go there. But Rageblade this game also, we're playing against like four non-tanks. Mordekaiser's kind of like 50-50. I can just go and fight this guy. He's going to fight me for level 1. I'm bringing the minions. So I've done what I said I was going to do. Pull the minions over. I'm going to do it again. Actually like what this Milio's doing, giving me more push. Missed my auto. Alright, we got level 2. Like that. Oh, here we go. We got a cane. She might not have cooldowns for getting back up. We're going to kick this guy's butt. Who said it's a bit? Who said it's a bit? Here we come to get you. Boom. Oh, nice harass. Dude, this Milio's on point. Now, we could let this wave come back into us, but I just kind of want to get my shop on. 2 points in Q before maxing out W. Now, this is kind of a bait. This is sort of a trap, but because it's going to be so good for me right now with gold-wise, I want to try to get this extra one. Plus, it lets us essentially proxy without proxying. Now, if the jungler were coming by, something you can do in like your Clash games when you've got teammates, bring your jungler down for this situation and then push together and just get into their space. So you can go proxy that wave. Don't do it with a cannon wave because it takes too much to go after, but like this, absolutely, we're totally fine. I'm almost tempted to just rush these Berserker Greaves right here. I think I'm just going to do this, and since we're so far ahead, like that. Now, the benefit of Berserker Greaves is that it's modal, right? You can play offense and defense with it, and in this lane where they have no combat power against us, we are totally keen to just go all in on them. Berserker Greaves lets us get in and then also get out if a jungler is coming, whereas this is just damage. And the attack speed kind of equals damage as well. Was tempting to actually sell the refillable and just go for that. Also thought about getting a cull. And it would have been doable, but the big spike here, I think we're good. And now on top of this, like what are they going to do? To call this wave out a little bit. I just realized that I made a mistake here. I put a second point into Q before putting a point into E. That would have been the kill there. Get the angle. Alright, so now we can send it against them. They have no right to any of these minions. We just get to zone them off everything. I'm gonna kill this cannon. Cannon stats are a big bonus for these fights. It's like having an extra champion until you're on full item. Now we just can't take this advantage of the minion wave and go push. We have Lilia coming to support us. Oh, that's my mistake. Ah, I just put a third point in. That's a mistake. Good though. We've got Berserker Greaves. I regret not having it. Now I have it. JK. I've lost track of enemy jungler now too. We still have the combat lead here. Oops. That's my mistake. Didn't play around cooldowns, didn't play around jungler, fumbled around my attacks, everything about it was weak. No bueno. This guy gets away with his call. Should have continued punishing, dealing the most there. Would have liked for Lilia to come in and just help us get that reset. We also could have taken Dragon off of that. Could actually also try the Infinity Edge build. I don't want to let this in near my turret. Going to though. Alright, I'm 6. I should have gone invisible right there. What is Milio doing? Is he trying to take turret aggro? I don't know. I could have communicated with my team that I wanted to dive there. And what we do is Lilia grabs aggro, or Milio, right? Milio can grab it just fine, and then we can pop back out. I don't think that actually gets you anywhere, does it? I'm gonna stop sitting on this control ward. I should have come back out here earlier.
Shut down.
Clear this out. Yikes. I am just taking all the damage here. Baiting, we're baiting, we're baiting, we're baiting. He's got no ult. Lilia doesn't want this. Lilia, come. Lilia, come. Lilia, fucking come and reset this for us. Thank you.
An ally has been slain. An ally has been slain. You have slain an enemy. Killing spree. An enemy has been slain.
Should we try the crit build? We can try the crit build. Let's do it. It's been a minute. So instead of Trinity Force here, we're going to go for Infinity Edge on third. The damage has been spiked multiple different times on this champion, and it's not like she deals none. It's a very unpopular item. Let me see it. I don't even see it here because no one goes it. Yeah, I'll go Rage Blade. So Freak is adamant that there is a build here. And you know, we trust.
Enemy killing spree. Shut down.
Could have had him. If I were quicker at turning champions only on.
Plating will soon fall.
Oh, that didn't kill. And it wasn't Milio damage either. Shit. I'm happy we got that though. To be honest, higher damage build would have gotten that easily. Nice try, nice try. Nice. Woo! 3 health. Yikes. That is way too much damage. I need Milio to be here before I can even present anything to here. This is why AD carries don't lane mid.
An ally has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Lethal? Not lethal.
Killing spree. An ally has been slain. Your turret has been destroyed.
I trust this Milio, but I don't trust myself. It would be a fine time to limit test. Try to fake her on this guy. Because no one's building IE at all. It is pretty bad. But the numbers just keep on getting jacked. And eventually, you jack a number high enough, then eventually someone should be taking it, right? Like Jins and Kates can go first item. I don't mind that. Good job, Milio. This guy's great, by the way. Hey, I could have just walked straight away and been fine there. Oh, that's in. It's the matchup we want. Not like that, though. Yeah. Don't get tagged by the cane. That's on me. Entirely on me. But I don't regret it. It's a good time to limit test. Good. Oh, yeah, we're back up, folks. We're back in it. Where's Essence Reaver pop along this list? Won't be anywhere because it's on this Triforce, right? Oh, that's why Infinity Edge is nowhere. Because I had Triforce pre-selected. There you go. Boom. It's not awful.
You have been slain.
I'm happy with that. Giga. Was that Giga Dominate?
Has been slain. An enemy has been
Now, the problem with it is it's still just like less damage, right? Phantom Dancer probably just more. So I'm imagining that it's PD, which I love, into it.
An ally has been slain.
Now, conversely, there's also a world where you could go like Runon's Hurricane ever since the changes. I do like Static Shift. The profile's great. Helps with the poke. And the wave clear, not that much better on Runon's Hurricane. It's really about move speed would be the difference. Got you. Wasn't lethal. I walked into it. That's on me. I can't believe that guy died. It must have been Emilio jumping on and getting the shield right then. Or not Emilio, the Yumi. What was that, like 2010? Big Akshan damage. Oh, there we go. Kill that Zed easy. Good ult by Lux. Getting everybody on the way. Burn damage is never good enough against Yumi. She's got all those heals. Oh, that was subpar by the Lilia. Nice. Good thing Akshan got that kill. That's one thing when you're playing Akshan, you absolutely want to let Akshan get kills. Get him as big as possible. Let the entire team int for him to clean up if you need to. Could be taking Baron right now. See a Kayn here. Why are we retreating so safely? Hey, get away from me. This guy went Iceborne Gauntlet. He went blue build. Okay. Alright, let's go get red for some regen. That's actually something that's missing from this build. Probably have to go Legend Bloodline if we want to do this again. Eey, almost got out. Almost got out.
An ally has been slain. Your turret has been destroyed.
It's too bad that we went for Dragon, not Baron. Let's compare Rageblade to IE. 58 to 64. That's actually a pretty big difference. 58 to 58. Okay. Yeah, they're similar. I think the change to magic damage really hurt it. Also, we already deal true damage, so we don't really need the pen. A lot of our damage is loaded into the free true damage, so why stress ourselves over any amount of penetration? Trinity Force, though, Trinity could easily just be the best. Alright, bot lane's rebounding. That's okay for us. We want to get mid prio. I wasn't even watching. We are itty bitty. We actually have a huge percentage of the gold on our team, so it's like super important that we don't die. Milio's invested in me, right? He's got all the support items to help me out. I need to make sure that I'm staying alive. These guys are not doing anything to help the cause. I lost track of the fight. I really want to lane against this Mordekaiser is where I want to be, but I also just want to be here. Man, this Lilia keeps on breaking this thing. Wow, that's just lethal right there. Oh, good. Akshan, he should have let go of it earlier. Here we go, all in. They're so dead. They're so dead to anything. Oh man, everything's so close. Okay. Alright, we have to stay alive above everything versus 2 assassins. Oh baby, he's making the play. Good block, good block, good block. Oh no, and they dodged to the side. Baron? Hey. What? Oh no! Oh, I didn't even see it. That's on me for not seeing that this is a not a normal Mordekaiser build. Yikes, that guy just popped me. That dealt like 60% of my health just like being there. Okay, Essence Reaver seems to be one of the weaker ones. No, it's 64% here. We back 30 days, yeah. Okay, no, the extra cooldowns make a lot of sense. I don't mind it. It was just at level 1, which is fine. That's not when we want it, right? And that would make sense because that's completely where her issue is. Kayn is hunting. All right. I want to make plays against this Ezreal, but I don't want to die to this Kayn. I just wait for them to come back over this wall. Didn't get him there either. Oh, no talent. No talent. Oh, it's time to go. That's right. That's right. Early pickup today. I'm glad I set myself that alarm. Because I'm a hero. Alright, not quite. He's 40 years old and having it. Wow. Okay, thanks, Lilia. As I appreciate you. Thanks for making it easy. Milio was great. Absolutely love this Milio. He was fantastic. Midlife crisis dude thinks he's a coach. I appreciate your feedback, man. It's for you. Ain't no way you just did that to my man, you know? Happens. Absolutely got the crush on early game. We got to fight these guys. We got to pick them. Milio was fantastic. We fought for level 2. The wave prio was great. We did a good job taking the advantages here when we had it. We did overstep into the Kayn coming for the gank, so Kayn did get bigger, and that was a problem for us. We probably should have changed our build a little bit to depend on the total amount of damage that they have. And then could have gone something like Immortal Shield Bow to deal with assassins and try to survive that big burst. Let's go take a peek. You're right. You're right. Hey, they're coming. You don't need to quote me. Thanks for the follow, man. I appreciate it. That's the difference between coaching and playing. You're right. I'm 38. I've got a busy life, got a lot of stuff going on. I don't train my eyes. I don't train my mechanics as much. I'm comfortable living down here and getting gold through Emerald players to college scholarships. So if you're one of those people, you're great. If you don't want it, that's fine. Sounds like you're all set. All right, so we're very happy taking this fight here. We end up using both heals, which maybe we didn't need to, but it probably was exactly enough to get Milio out. What's up, Fetty Fazbear? How you doing? All right, so let's skip ahead and go to lane phase. All right, so both junglers going without leashes. This is fantastic. Good job by them. Lux is a little bit late to lane, so Zed is going to get prio here. One of the things that you want to do when you're fighting for prio, you can just queue through to the backline early on as Zed. This allows you to set the wave up to be easier to kill later. And you're not really spending all of your queues, especially if you don't see Lux right away. There's a chance that she's off doing something. In this case, we know exactly where she was. And by killing these, or by queuing these, I should say, then it makes it that much easier to kill them later to get your level 2 spike when it's time. So let's look at this lane. So this lane, real quick, in chat, let me know who wins the one-on-one, under what parameters. What does it take for one person to flip the script, or who just wins if they go at each other? If there's no minion waves and they're just fighting each other, who would win? I charge $100 for an hour and they're going to get a $250 scholarship. You must not be aware of all the scholarships that are available, or the potential for money when you become a streamer or pro. Anyways, right here, Vayne wins 1v1s. Ezreal will win it once he gets full stacks on his passive, all right? And this will be the case even if you miss Q. If you're able to get Q stacked on minions, then Ezreal's fine. This is one of the things that a lot of people don't realize about this champion, that you can get this stacked up 5 times, and that becomes a big bonus, right? If you look at his attack speed right here, 0.75, compared to his Vayne is 0.76, right? So at the start of the game, I would deal more damage, right? We've got 85 to 74. We've got the same armor. Vayne deals more damage, especially once we get into Q procs. All right, but this is what we did. This is what we're working on today. 1 auto attack, and Ezreal should have fought to step up into us. He knew that Yuumi was coming, and he didn't know that Milio was here. That information, knowing that you have the support, you can start taking this fight and going Q into the face, but we succeeded in pulling the aggro, right? You see how the minions come up here? There's 2 things that accomplishes. One, it's that the wave, its line of scrimmage is now right here instead of right here. That means that we're going to have our second wave reinforcing before theirs. It also means that our minions were attacking theirs. So now we're going to have a minion lead here. Now Yuumi is not doing any work attacking the minion wave. This is something you want to get used to doing if you're a support. And you want to poke. Again, poking is going to pull the wave back to you. Good. If you watch pro players, their lanes are like seesawing. It's like a yo-yo. It's just back and forth, because they're constantly trying to get the minion advantage where they pull the wave towards them. Enemy minions are attacking them, chasing them as they move backwards. The whole time their wave is pushing, and the whole time they're dealing damage to it. So who's going to get level 2 first here? So right here, this could have been a spot where Yuumi goes up. I understand she's trying to get the shield. You can start fighting for the minion advantage. Now, good job hit with the Q there from Yuumi. I need to work on dodging more of those spells. But you can see that we're going to hit 2 first, which means that we have a tremendous advantage. Milio's ready. He knows. I actually could have stepped up right here. I was trying to avoid one more Ezreal stack, but if we look right here, did he actually drop his passive? All right, I didn't realize he dropped his passive. If I had known this, and if I'd seen it and been like really looking for it, which, you know, players at the highest level are absolutely looking for, if they drop these stacks, 100% you can go for this fight. But we hit 2, now we're just great, right? You look at total stacks, 439, 476, we're good. We've got Milio to back us up. We've got level 2 spells, which means he's going to have Campfire in just a moment. I don't think he was quite ready, or he's a little bit slow on the trigger to go up, but it's still fine. We can still take this trade. Look at the tremendous amount of damage here. Now, also, I could be standing in front of the minions, just trying to block them from CSing, especially if they go for this one. Now we get to keep this advantage. Also could have realized that Milio was pressing up this hard. I have a window here where I can definitely just go Q flash and kill Ezreal. That one I'm happy with taking. Kane needs to hug this wall if he wants to not be seen. He can also use his E, which was off cooldown. Once you touch a wall, it gives you an extended duration, so you could go through here, come here, and look to get the rest of this fight. But that being said, the only goal from a gank here is going to be to chase us off, and then to create a freeze right here. All right, this is the one disadvantage to our state, is that we've used all 4 of our summoners, and there's actually a freeze going on. Now, because of this little pull and because it's cannon and because this wave is going to get stuttered just a little bit, looking at the Kane, this is actually going to push back to us. So this is going to be even another layer of winning here. This is a huge overstep by the Kane. Almost get that kill. And now we could sit here. Now we can just keep this. And it's basically in a happy spot for ourselves. Ezreal's about to ding too, so we do have to be careful about a wraparound. Yuumi being at 1 health doesn't really matter because of how much they can do. But there you go. Hopefully that gives you a little bit of insight what's going on in the lane phase, how you get advantages. This is as early as level 2, right? We are 1 minute into the game, into the action in the game, and you already see that we create advantages for ourselves. This is something you can do, and you are better at clicking than I am, so you're going to get to higher ranks, right? So if you didn't know this, if you like it, go ahead, follow, subscribe. We're going to be putting it on YouTube as well as a little Fast 5 segment. I appreciate you guys. Got to go pick up the kids. I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for the follows. Peace.